Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. We had all of these tests and everything is running. So I wanted to check everything's passing except for my Twitch one. So let's take a look here at our web API, which is in the clients, web API, external controllers. And you have one here now called servers. Let's add in my comments for this. So here, we just add this one here. The controller actions for servers. And this one here is this controller for servers controller. Easy enough. And now if I look at servers Discord, we need to add in this, the controller actions for servers Discord. And so this one here is retrieves the servers Discord, the Discord servers of which we'll say are guilds that are available to the account. Available to the authorized user. Okay, and then we're going to return here a servers Discord response of server data transfer objects. Okay, next one. Retrieves the Discord server. I just am trying to stay consistent between them. Retrieves a Discord server available to the authorized user, and the ID is going to be server Discord ID of the requested server. And then we'll say that we're returning here a server response of server view model. Like that. Okay. Same thing here. And I'll show you why we're doing this, because in Swagger we can expose all of this documentation. So this one's going to be creates a Discord server registered to the authorized account. Keyword there is account, right? And this is going to be the server Discord create request. And this one here is going to be a server response of server Discord view model. And actually this is a server Discord response, right? This one here is the update. Updates a Discord server registered to the authorized account. server Discord update request. And this is going to return a server Discord response of server Discord view model. And this is a lowercase update. Finally, last one here. This is going to be updates. It's going to be deletes a Discord server registered to the authorized account. This is going to be Discord server Discord ID of the requested server, and this one's going to be returning a server Discord response of server Discord view model. So let's see if we can even see this documentation being visible. Here it is. And if we look at streams, I think we were working with servers. Okay, I don't see the documentation being generated at this time, so to change that, see, it's not showing any of the properties associated here either. So to change those, we go into the allie.chat and we look at the web API, and I go to properties, and I want to change in my build my XML generation path . Come on. Interesting. So what I want to look at then is I want to do Swagger, and we want to say enable. We want to enable the comments. MVC 4. Yes, I've done all this. There we go. That's right. And then it wants me to add a XML comments here, like that. Wrong button. That's going to suck. Okay, so hey there, serializer. Welcome back. Okay, if I look at startup, you need to add in here oh my god. Here it is. It's right here under enable Swagger. You should have c.include XML comments, and we need to pass in the string, which will be $, system dot app domain dot current domain dot base directory backslash bin backslash that. And we need to add in a app. Let's try that out. And I wonder if we also have to enable documentation on the libraries. We'll find out quick. So now when I look, you can see that documentation is right here. But if I look at the models, for example, get server Discord ID of the requested server, bearer token, with our description. So that's looking a lot better. And for example, if I had a post and I looked at my model, still looks like I'm not getting my model's comments. So let's add those in my library down here. I'm going to set my properties on this thing to be a build XML here. Now, I wonder if that's going to make a difference. We'll just try that real quick. But in either case, I'm happy with how that is now. I feel like users are going to need to get to be moved, but we'll find that out. We're almost done here. Okay. So now I need to create, let me see here. If I look at the tests, you have this one here for Discord, and you have this one here for Twitch. You haven't finished either of these. You also have to do the next test here, which is I guess it's update server Discord, right? So to do this, we're first going to create our mapper. Then I'm going to do all this different fun stuff. I create an account. I'm going to grab the provider associated with Twitch. Then right here, I create one. This is an update. So here, what we actually want to do is var server Discord equals new, and it should be a server Discord view model, right? Server Discord, and you should be able just to pass in these few things, almost explicitly the same, like that. And a provider ID here equals provider.id. Channels are fine. ID paths provider. Okay. Then you need to save that. Assert dot is true. Await my unit of work dot save asynchronous. Right. And now, again with the Twitch stuff in Discord. I guess you didn't change it. Where are you saying that? Oh, this. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. We're going to assert that that's true, and then now we need to try to edit it. So we're going to retrieve that record right there. We're going to say var view model equals await my data access layer dot update server Discord asynchronous. And this one's going to be a new one of these requests, and we're also going to pass in my account.id. Okay, this thing is a ID here is going to be equal to your server discord.id. Name here equals like that. This one needs to be a toString. This one here is a OAuth token. And then also your refresh token equals GUID.new GUID.toString. Now you need to retain copies of this, right? Because this thing, is this going to have changed? I don't think this one has changed. So now what you're going to do is you're going to check to make sure that that's not a valid result. And now what I want to do is I want to assert are not equal. And it's going to be my server discord dot name. And that's going to be view model dot name. The next one here is OAuth token. The next one here is it should be a refresh token. But then the ones that are equal are server discord dot server ID and my view model dot server ID and the server discord dot we'll just do those. Okay, and so now if in fact that is the same, then what you want to do now is you want to delete this one, this view model. So you're going to get here your server and you want to delete it and delete your account. And then you're going to save that. So I think you're ready to try this one out. So let's build it and look at the tests. I guess you didn't change it because you copy pasted also credential in the copy pasted version 2. The credential doesn't matter. That's just for a fake data access layer that I'm creating. We don't care about this stuff yet. So let's run this test. So let's fix this. Wrong button. You just wanted to run the debug on that test. Come on. Can't make it go faster. Yeah, it's the data access layer. It doesn't matter so much. Sorry, phone call. Did you change it in all the places? Still Twitch credentials and Discord because these are just tests. Read your chat. I am reading the chat. Come on. There. So now we're going to debug this thing. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here's my debugger. We're going to step through and find where this thing's failing. So it saves that. When we update this thing, well, that would do it. Your update code is crap. So what you want to do is you want to look at your request here, and you have a couple of different things in here. And so what you want to do is you want to do my var entity equals await your unit of work dot servers discord dot find get by ID asynchronous of my request dot ID. If my GUID.tryparse of my request.id out var GUID ID, if it doesn't, then you want to return null. Because otherwise here, you'll use this as your GUID ID. If my entity does not equal to null, then what you want to do is you're going to use your mapper.map your request to your entity. And then you're going to say unit of work dot servers discord dot update entity. And then what you want to do, if my await unit of work dot save changes, then you want to return await get server discord asynchronous of the channel discord. Here is the GUID ID and then my account ID. Now the problem here is that you never registered this to the account, right? And my entity dot moment. We'll leave this for now. We'll leave that for now. I think I probably have something similar for this, right? Nah, that's okay. But if you look at this server Discord, you want to get all this one, and your get here. And then here you want to do your view model dot what channels are equal to await get channels discord asynchronous of your server discord ID, which is view model dot ID, and then your account ID. And then your next one here is your paths equals await get paths async of your view model dot ID and your account ID. And your provider equals await get provider. Now you want to get your provider here, var provider equals await your unit of work dot providers dot get asynchronous s, where my name is equal to Discord dot singular default. And here you can just map this one to a provider DTO. And that's it. And then you'll return this view model. Looks like this one. For get servers Discord. Let's do this one real quick. Var entity equals await my unit of work dot streams dot where s, I guess it's dot get asynchronous here, where my account ID is equal to account ID. And now what you want to do is if for each var stream in entity, we're going to say that this is streams, var whatever. So it's going to be a for each var item in stream dot routes. So we want to get this route where the stream ID is equal to stream.id. So now for each routes in route, now what you want to do is route dot has what, channels in it or something like that? Has a number of paths in it. Unit of work dot paths servers dot get asynchronous s, where my s dot route ID is equal to route dot ID for each var path and paths. And here's your server here. Var servers equals new list of server Discord DTO. Servers dot add mapper dot map to a server Discord DTO of type server. What did you change in the other versions of get server also? Create server and get server? Well, did you change it in the other create server and get server? I did not. I left all of the data access layer calls the same because those are just, I'm passing my Twitch credentials in the constructor because creating a new Twitch channel gets validated on the data access layer side. I may change that after the fact though. So the problem here now is we want to make sure if my servers.any, if there's not any server where my s.id is equal to my so now what you want to do is var server equals await your unit of work dot servers Discord or Twitch, right? So you have to switch on your path dot what, provider type? Or is it route dot provider type? I don't even see it yet. Server provider name. So here you'll say var server equals await unit of work dot servers. get by ID asynchronous path.server ID. So now we want to switch here on my server.provider.name case Twitch and a break, and then also a case Discord and a break. You're getting the s.name Twitch in those two? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, serializer. I'm so confused right now. It's not intentional, I promise. So here we want to do var server Twitch equals await my unit of work dot servers Twitch dot get by ID asynchronous here of my server dot ID. And this one's going to be called var server discord equals await my unit of work dot servers discord dot get by ID asynchronous of my server dot ID. And then here you can map these to the appropriate types. Oh, you have to add in this little thing. And this happens here in servers, which is here. Oh, but you're only getting the ones which are from Discord. So here, we don't care about this. We only care about this one. So only if it's if like that. And my servers.any s where my s.id is equal to server.id, and there's not any in there. Where those are equal, then you'll add it. And then here, return servers. So this one you're going to call this DTOs, and that works fine. So get paths asynchronous. Let me think about what that one would be. Public async task of my path of I collection of my path DTO. Get paths asynchronous of a GUID account ID. Var entities equals await your unit of work dot paths. Right here. And you're going to pass in here a server Discord ID. So this is a GUID here, and it's going to be a server Discord ID. Hey, Goggles. Got some good songs. You ready? No music. It's going on YouTube. Yeah, for today. But we'll do music tomorrow. How's that? We'll do music tomorrow, because I'm almost done for the day today. I'm running out of time. So my issue here is that This wants this to be a path server. Get paths servers. Like that. And we want to get my unit of work dot path servers, paths servers dot and we want to get asynchronous s worthy server ID is equal to server Discord ID. And the s dot, now it looks like you need route ID, not so much account ID. Route ID is equal to Are there any other things that you could use instead? I don't think so. So now you can do like a, first we'll get the routes here of the unit of work dot routes dot get asynchronous s where the s dot stream dot account ID is equal to account ID. And now you can get your paths here where you do for each var route in routes. Then you can get your entities right here from your route.id. And now you need to do a make a new list of DTOs here, and then you want to map this in. But is that going to be for each one of those paths servers? Hold on here. I think this really should be a route ID, because otherwise you're going to run into a problem. And now what you're going to do is you're going to do an entities.forEach. And then you want to do a DTOs.add a mapper.map to a path server DTO of my type S. And then here we're going to return the DTOs. So when you look up where you had that error, I thought you... Here, you're saying that you're going to pass in a route here. Let's not worry about this one. Okay, that one's fine. This one here, when you're mapping this, you could do return await get server discord asynchronous, right? And you can pass in your entity.id here and your account ID. Same thing here, probably, right? Good. And then finally, this one's fine. So if I look back here at my tests, I know this one will fail, but this one won't, right? The only one left is the... Let's try running this. Rob, you could change the servers to servers Discord in the previous method you were walking. We'll circumvent using the switch with only one case. Moment. That was in the data access layer. Oh, here? See, but this path has a server ID, and I don't know which server that is, whether that's a Discord server or a Twitch server. And that's just the way that this is being stored. This is storing a base in here. But that's a good eye. Let me run this, because this failed again. We're going to click through here. We check our provider. We create a new one. Now we're going to try to update it. Oh, you didn't even... You never added this. That's a fail on your side here. You need to do a unit of work dot servers discord dot add insert server discord. Then you'll save it. So let's run that again. Well, I don't want to null check it. It'll throw an error. It'll tell me that the ID is of the wrong type and it's casting it of the wrong type. I always feel like that'll sap more resources. This thing failed, so we'll check it again. Give it a second here. I have to see where it is that you're saying that. Try that again. I think it's bugged out right now. Let's try to clean it. And then we can debug this test again. In the create and the get. Good eye. And this one here is, and good eye. All right. So now we can run this test here, and we're going to debug it as soon as it will let me. I've been saying it since before I walked the dog. I was confused, though, with where you were trying to point me. My computer seems to be having a tough time here. But I'm actually out of time for the day. I'll be back tomorrow morning starting at 5:30. A little bit late today. Sorry about that. And if you haven't clicked the follow here, also you can check out all the videos. They're up at youtube.pixelhorrorstudios.com. And until tomorrow, guys, I will see you and have a great evening. Bye.